Hi, everybody. Welcome to Math 120, Probability and Statistics this summer. My name is Mr. Chan, and I will be your instructor for this class. So thank you so much for clicking on the 120 Welcome and Syllabus video. In this video, I will show you how to navigate this class in D2L, and I will show you how to proceed in this online class, and we will also go over the syllabus and your first week assignment. So as an online class, your attendance is taken by completion of a graded assignment submitted each week. Therefore, if you to be counted as attending the course, you must submit assignments every week. All right, so a quick basic navigation. Normally, I like students to click on content. On the very left-hand column, this is your course. This table of content shows will display everything for the week. Okay, well, everything for the whole entire course. So normally, if I click on topic 1 through 4, normally every week, what students do is print or copy down the lecture handouts. So I'm click on topic 1 handouts. If you have a printer at home, you can click on download and actually open this Word document and print this lecture handout from the Word document. If you do not have printer at home, you will need to copy down everything that you see on the handouts. So the lecture handout you printed or copy it down, you will use the lecture handout to take notes while you watch the lecture video every week. So the videos come in YouTube or MP4, okay, whatever which one you want to use, it's the same video. So you print or copy down the lecture handouts first, then use the handout to watch the lecture video and take notes on the handouts. Then once you finish taking the notes and watching all the videos, then you can begin your assignments. Okay, so every week you have some week you're going to have discussions, but every week you will have homework. Dropbox. This thing called the Dropbox is for the week. You need to take notes on topic 1 through 4, but I will only need you to turn in one topic of notes taken. So the name of the Dropbox tell you which topic you need to turn in. So for the very first week or for the second week of class, you will need to turn in topic 02 notes, okay? And as you can see, the dates, okay, all the homework, all the assignment has a start date, due dates, and end dates. So the only thing you cannot make up are the discussions, okay? The discussions are due for that week. But the homework and the notes you take, you can make them up at any time before the semester ends. But once again, you cannot wait till the end of semester and then start doing your homework because your weekly submission of assignments counted for attendance. So make sure you don't have that many to make up for it toward the end of semester. So that's pretty much it, how students proceed in this class. You will not need to purchase any textbook for this class. However, you will need to purchase a graphing calculator for this class. We actually use a lot of graphing calculator for this course. So every week you get the same thing, your lecture handouts, the videos, the lecture videos, and homework. Maybe sometime we'll have discussion. Okay, but every week you also have a Dropbox. Other than discussion, notes taken, homework, some week there are 2 projects you will also need to complete throughout the semester. Okay, and I will show you that on the course syllabus. All right, be very aware the very last week is actually a very short week. The last week of class, you actually have topic 29, 30 homework and your project. And the last week is the last day of the class is July 27, which is a Thursday. So be aware of that. All right, let's go over the course information. All right, the welcome syllabus video is also right here. All right, your syllabus is also here. My contact information is listed in D2L. Like I said earlier, this class you will not need to purchase a textbook because I'm using the Open Education Resource textbook for reference. For the notes that you took, basically this video show you how to upload the notes that you took and show you how to upload them into the Dropbox. Okay, so basically the idea is take pictures of the notes that you took. You cannot. You have to handwrite the notes that you took. You cannot be typed. So basically, you take pictures of the notes that you took from watching the lecture videos, and then you email yourself those pictures. Go to a computer and save those pictures onto a computer, and then you can upload them into Dropbox. So this video shows you how to do that. How to use graphical equation. At the end of this video, I will also show you how to use graphical equation. In this class, we're typing a lot of mathematical symbols, so you got to know how to use graphical equation. Later on the semester, if you get a question wrong, I do provide feedback for what you for the question that you missed. So this video show you how you can find those feedback. Toward the end of the semester, you might have a lot of missing assignments. So this video show you how you can find those missing assignments. How to use Zoom, a quick video on the setup for the Zoom on your computer. This video I actually show you how to log into your student self-service and student NETC email. Here's your formula sheets, okay, that you will need toward the end of the semester. NetTutor, if you do have questions about some of the homework questions and cannot get in touch with me, you can actually use this online tutorial service. You can actually make appointments with the NetTutors. The tutors can actually assist you throughout the course as well. All right, so let's go over the syllabus quickly, and then we will come back to D2L and take a look at your welcome week, your first week's assignment. All right, let me show you the syllabus. My contact information is listed in D2L. This class is an online class. Here are your course descriptions, prerequisites. All right, required materials. We definitely got to use D2L. The textbook we use is a free online textbook, so you will not need to purchase any textbooks. Graphing calculator is required for this class. If you don't have a graphing calculator, please try to borrow one from family or friends. Here are your course objective, learning outcomes. Course requirements for the topic within each week, you will print or copy down the lecture handouts first, then watch lecture video and take notes on lecture handouts. Okay, complete your homework, complete your discussions, and complete your project. So there's only 2 projects in the class, so not every week you have a project. And of course, upload your selected lecture notes taken into the correct Dropbox. So every week except the first and last week, you will need to turn in one particular selected lecture notes that you took. All right, there are 4 grade activities in this class: homework, discussion, note taking, and 2 projects. All right, so all the homework are already posted in D2L, and your homework counted, and the homework questions are related to what is written on the lecture handout and was discussed in the lecture video. And all the homework, you only get 1 attempt, you'll be counting your weekly attendance. All right, the discussion, same thing. All the discussions are something we talked about in the lecture videos. Okay, and I do use your discussion as your weekly attendance. All right, note taken. So every week except the first and last week, there are selected topical lecture notes each week for you to take while watching lecture videos. So you are required to upload the notes into the appropriate Dropbox in D2L. So for the ones that for the topic that you need to upload into the Dropbox, please write your name and the date that you watch your video in pen on the top right-hand corner of every page you're gonna upload. All right, there are 2 projects posted in D2L. The questions and project are related to the topic that we talked about in this class. Oh, excuse me. Each project you only get 1 attempt. So there's a project at the very end of the course, and there's another the first project is about halfway through the course. There's a project due. Of course, you can make out your project. The only thing you cannot make up for are the discussion questions. Okay, so whatever which week has a discussion, if there's a discussion for that week, the discussion is due that week also. All right, here's a grading rubric for your homework and for all your assignments. Here are the standardized grading systems. All right, the weekly outline tells you what it lays out what topic are being covered and what assignments are for the week. So apparently the second and third week we have, well, the first 4 week 2, 3, 4, 5 we have discussions, and we have a project right here about halfway through the course. Okay, and the course project at the end. If you do have a lot of missing assignments that need to turn in, July 3rd through July 9th, this is Independence Day week. So this is a good week to make up a lot of your missing homework assignments. All right, attendance policies for no-show. Let's take a look. So if the student does not complete or submit the syllabus homework after the first week of class begins, then he or she will be marked as a no-show. Simply means that you never show up for class, so you will be dropped off the roster. Now, if you do submit the syllabus homework, then you are bound by the following attendance. So our attendance is student must log in and complete a graded activity for each week to be counted as present. Any student who failed to complete one graded activity for 2 weeks or 14 consecutive days will be dropped from the class with a excessive absence. All right, so if you do receiving federal financial aid, be very careful about withdrawing classes or getting dropped on excessive absence. Okay, it can affect your student financial aid. All right, student with document disability. If you do have a document disability and require accommodation, please contact the Dean of Student Service. He or she will provide guidance regarding to official documentation of disability and or accommodation of needs. All right, here are the policy for academic dishonesty and honesties. For the Fundamental Education Rights and Privacy Act, basically saying that all your educational record is being protected under this federal law. So it's not like your parents can just email me or call me asking for your grades or attendance. All right. So that's pretty much it for the syllabus. So what I want to do here is go over your syllabus homework. Okay, this is the very first thing you need to do and submit. So I will tell you what the answers are. So make sure you these answers are very specific, so make sure you write them down and enter them for your syllabus homework. Let me see. All right. So question number 1, consider the following questions. You'll be easy to write down the answer before entering inside the box. So sometimes you will see these directions on your homework. In that case, try to just write it down your answer on a piece of paper before enter it. Please use graphical equation to enter answers. So when you see this, you got to use what we so-called the graphical equation to enter your answers. So again, you will enter a lot of mathematical symbols. So when the question asking you to use graphical equation, please use it. Otherwise, I'm not even going to read your answer. I automatically mark it wrong. All right, so to get the graphical equation, click on the plus sign, click on equation, click on graphical equation. So this question number 1 is asking what is the best number to get in touch with you. So just give me the best number that for me to get in contact with you. I will only contact you using this number if, let's say, for registration purpose of next semester, or maybe like if you have not turning a graded assignment for 2 weeks straight, then I will actually text you from my Google Voice text, just to see what's going on. All right, click on insert. So for every part of the answer you want to insert, and then open up another one. Open up another graphical equation for number 2. If you enter too many lines in the graphical equation, it's not going to show up once you click on insert. So number 2, the phone number you just provided, tell me whether it's a cell phone number, home phone number, or work number. Tell me which one you provided me with. All right, question number 2, what are the best practice using D2L? So this answer is very specific. Number 1, please use please use a computer or laptop instead of mobile device. When you use a mobile device, has a very small screen. So if you do use a mobile device and to do homework, you're not gonna see this plus sign here where the graphical equations are. So please only use computer or laptops when you do your homework. All right, Google Chrome is probably the best for D2L. It's most compatible. Number 3, the computer laptop, make sure it has Word document. That would be great because a lot of lecture handouts, because all the lecture handouts are using Word documents. So if you do want to print the lecture handout, it'll be easier for your computer or laptop has Word document. If you do not have Word document, you can actually go to office.com. This is the site where you actually go check on your student NETC email when you use a computer. So when you when you log into office.com, log into your student account, you can actually download a Word document for free. And of course, number 4, please use graphical equations. When it's asking you to, please use the graphical equation to enter the answers. All right, the last day of class is July 27, 2023. Can you email your instructor using personal email? The answer will be no, because if you email me using your personal email, it will come into my email as a spam. Question number 5. All right, who can students contact about withdrawing a class? So this answer are very specific. Student can actually contact the enrollment center, okay, by calling 843-921-6900, or the student can contact directly to with the student service, okay, at the same number, or the student can contact the instructor using your student NETC email, D2L instant message, or text message. So again, our best way of communication is using D2L instant message. Let me just open this up real quick for you to show you where they're at. So your student, your D2L instant message is this envelope right here. Click on it. You can message me directly in instant message, or you can email me from D2L. But then when I reply back to you, you will need to check your student NETC email. So if you never use student NETC email before, you can actually check out this video right here under the course information. Okay. For your in this video, I show you how to log into your student NETC email. All right, what are the 4 types of graded assignment in this class? There are homework, discussion, note-taking, and the 2 projects. And of course, you can always text me to my Google Voice number. All right, question number 7. What is the last assignment that need to be completed for this class? Project number 2. Okay, so make sure y'all copy down these answers, okay? All right, question number 8. Any student who failed to complete a grade activity for how many consecutive days will be dropped from the class with excessive absence? 14 consecutive days. All right, question number 9. I'm going to show you how to enter some of these in graphical equations. So these are just some of the things that you will need to enter throughout the semester. So let's just start with the plus sign equation, graphical equation. Let me slide this over. All right, number 1. So right now I'm under the very first tab on the top row right here, fraction. So fraction bar 16 over 52. So I'm using a computer here, so I'm using my keyboard. Okay, most of the letters that I type is using keyboard, unless it's Greek alphabet. I have 4 over 52 times 3 over 51. So fraction part 4 over 52. I put a cursor right next to a fraction. Multiplication symbol is right here. Times 3 over 51. All right, comma. I think what I left out here is probably exponents. I sure left on an exponent up here. Sorry about that. I will do it. 7 times 7 times 7. So 7 times 7 times 7, comma. The next one after comma is supposed to be 7 to the 3rd power. So press 7 and the exponent, 3rd power. All right, so once you type in the first line of answer, click on insert, then press enter. For the second line, start on other graphical equation. All right, union sign is right here. I'm still under the first tab. Number 2, comma, intersection is right here. X bar. All right, so this is a little bit trickier. X bar. So on the tab on the top, come to this one. No, I think it's this one. This one right here. X bar. And inside the box, use the letter X. All right, comma. All right, sigma. So Greek alphabet, second, this actually this type right here. Alpha, beta, right? So sigma is this one. If you just put the cursor beside it, tell you what they are. Gamma, comma, space, mu. This later, this you looking thing is called a mu. That'll be right here. All right, not equal to. Not equal to is a second tab, top left-hand corner, a box with a slash over it. So inside that box, I'm gonna press the equal button, equal key on my keyboard or this one. Insert. All right, number 3, let's start another graphical equation. Y hat. This is called Y hat. So I'm gonna go back to the same thing where I found the X bar. All right, right here, hat, Y hat, comma, space, P hat, letter P, comma, space, Q hat. All right, press the right arrow key, make sure the cursor is off the Q, comma. All right, Z sub 0.01 divided by 2. Okay, so this is subscript. So I'm typing a letter Z on my keyboard. Go back to the first tab, subscript, fraction bar, 0.01 over 2. All right, so put the cursor right next to the original Z. So right now it's beside the fraction. So I'm gonna press the right arrow key on my keyboard to come out of it, comma, space. All right, mu sub P hat. Okay, so Greek letter mu. First tab, subscript. Then I'm going to this one here, this tab for the hat, P hat. All right, insert. Number 4, so this is a one big long computation. All right, fraction bar, 341 over 1313. All right, put the cursor right next to the fraction bar, minus 2.326, then times a big old square root. Inside the square root, there's a one big fraction bar. And on the numerator, there's 2 more fractions on top. So 341 over 1313 times fraction bar 972 over 1313. And denominator down here, just 1313. There you go. Okay, so you got to be able to enter these computation, okay, for the homework as we go along this semester. All right, once you're done, submit your syllabus homework, then you can begin your discussion, which is the introduction. So if you got any further questions, please don't hesitate to ask me. Using D2 instant message. You can email me or you can text me using my Google Voice. All right. So we will keep in touch as the semester goes along. And I want to welcome everybody to our Math 120 this summer. Thank you for watching.